Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Davis. He's the host of Daniel Davis Deep Dive. Officials are now saying that they're expecting a change. They're telegraphing that Israel might move back from some of the intense airstrikes that we've been seeing to something else. This is where we've seen so much activity, especially in the last couple of days. Today, at the Shifa Hospital down here, and then notably Jabalia, that refugee camp. If this changes in nature, is that a reflection of Israel being concerned that the narrative around civilian casualties is not one that is in its favor?
Well, they need to. I mean, it's a no-kidding problem. I mean, you've had about a half a dozen states in just the last 48 hours have recalled their ambassadors. Bolivia actually broke diplomatic relations with it. So it's having a big impact. All of these are coming, especially after the issues at Jabalia. Those are getting some of the most horrific scenes. And everybody understands that Israel was attacked by the Hamas terrorists, and their civilians were brutally murdered. Everybody understands you can respond to that. But what they don't understand is that you can't completely put aside the laws of land warfare and the very things that we say that we want to hold other nations to, like Russia. They have to follow it, and so do we on our side. And I think that Israel has not been doing that enough, and Biden is right that he's going to have to hold them to it.
Can they still accomplish their military objectives by moving back from airstrikes and maybe this more kind of almost dangerous conflict?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just to explain to folks, this is just a picture of where some of the troop activity has been in northern Gaza. They are surrounding right here. This is Gaza City.
Yes, and what you see here very clearly is there are three main axes of advance, one here, one down the coast here, and then this other one that's just almost completely cut off down to the coast here. What the purpose of this part is to completely block this off and then come down here and completely isolate Hamas within Gaza City so that none of that aid can get through. They'll have blocked that off, and now then they'll have this contained. Now, it's a lot easier to just go in and blow up all the buildings and destroy everything where Hamas is, and it's much harder and more expensive on manpower for Israel to go into block by block and house by house to be deliberate. But that's unfortunately the horrible part of war. You can't just kill citizens one time. You're going to have to do it the hard way if you want to keep Western support.
We were just listening to the Hezbollah chief talking about what could happen if this becomes a multi-front war. Talk to us about what that could look like.
Yeah, what you have here is the big issue here of Lebanon, this northern border right here. And that's where I see right now. One of the things Nasrallah said, the head of Hezbollah today, was that we're already in a fight. We have been since the 8th of October. And there has been low-level attacks back and forth. There was 19 yesterday. I didn't see the count for today. But it's basically within just the border area. And they have not gone further in that. And so Israel has not gone further in that. Both want to avoid a big war and an escalation, and that's one of Blinken's biggest efforts in this visit right here is to make certain that this doesn't escalate, because that would be the worst thing for both Israel and American interests.